We've been using JobFit now for well over 12 months, and we find it a fantastic web-based performance management tool. It's simple to use, saves time. What used to take our people, probably on managers, probably a week to do in performance reviews now takes a couple of hours. So obviously you can see the cost savings there. It also, one of the things that I think is fantastic about it is it actually involves people right at the coalface. So with traditional performance reviews, it's usually a top-down approach. With JobFit, it easily assumes that staff at the coalface can actually review their managers. And what we've found is that managers who were interested more on sort of meeting their KPIs and KRAs and competencies based from what their management team are asking for, now all of a sudden have to look at it from both angles. So it actually brings them into looking at their managers as something that basically their people and their team and their managers working more cohesively together. The other thing too is that what we found in our team is that people have picked it up very, very quickly. They see the benefit of it. They see that it's non-threatening. They also see that if it's used from a rewards and recognition perspective, that it's a fantastic tool in that regard. And what we've found is that what gets measured gets managed, and what gets rewarded gets repeated. So we've used it in that regard too. I think that the benefit from my perspective is that not only does it save time and money, but also that it actually reduces costs. It actually also looks at people from the front end, or the people at the coalface. And what we've found in the past is that a lot of people, the people with the knowledge, who are talking to your customers on a day-to-day basis, they actually can leave the business because of issues with management. And what we found with JobFit, that doesn't exist anymore, because management now realise that they're also culpable to the people at the coalface. And what we're finding is that they will then be more involved in looking after their people, rewarding them, looking at training issues, looking at areas where there may be gaps, and doing the very best they can to actually fill those gaps, and actually make the people feel that those are important, that they're actually valued in the organisation. So JobFit itself is a great tool, and we've used it from an assessment point of view. I'll give you a very good example, something that happened recently. We had some potential issues with a general manager in one of our states, and what we did is we actually used JobFit to review that manager's performance via the people within the team. And what actually came out was that what the manager believed to be important and how he was performing in front of his team wasn't in fact the way the team perceived it. So there was an actual gap between what he thought he was doing right and supporting the team and what they actually thought he was doing. So we use that as a tool to sit down with that manager. It takes the emotion out because it deals with facts and the competencies that are actually based, the KPIs and KRAs that you established in the first instance. And then what we did is we sat down and said, okay, this is where you think you may be very good or superior, and your team see you as acceptable. So we take that difference and we actually say, what do we need to do to actually move you from acceptable to very good or superior? And we found that to be a fantastic product. And not only that, we were able to do that all within a couple of days. And that really is one of the great benefits of using JobFit.